Just blocks from where Republicans are gathering for their national convention here in Milwaukee, demonstrators marched through the streets to spread their message.
I will not support Donald Trump.
Protesters fought for their right to be within sight and sound of the actual convention, something that was granted just days before their march after a legal battle with the city of Milwaukee.
So I decided to come out here and, show my opposition to the Republican agenda, but more particularly protest the fact that the Republican Party these last few years have completely dumped their values, have dumped the idea of democracy in support of this con man as their candidate.
It's not just the presence of the Republican nominee, Donald Trump, but the ideology that the GOP stands behind that they take issue with. One of the main sticking points, former President Trump's rhetoric on the attacks on Gaza.
Palestine is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back. And former President Trump, during the debate, called President Biden a bad Palestinian. It was meant as a slur, like an N-word. You can call me bad Palestinian until you're blue in the face. I'm a proud Palestinian, and I will always advocate for justice in Palestine.
They also say President Biden needs to hear their message because they believe he's not doing enough to help the hundreds of thousands of people in Gaza reeling from the loss of their loved ones.
But I'm out here basically to protest on the RNC because it's not just the Dems that are in charge of what's going on. It's all the politicians that are up there. I honestly don't believe there's a difference between Biden and Trump. Both of them have expressed the same support for a state that is committing genocide, and both of them are not giving attention or pointing out the facts in how many Palestinians have been killed.
A handful of counter-protesters made their presence known as well at the march. But one Trump supporter we spoke with says no matter whose name you're checking on the ballot in November, the conversation should be handled with respect.
I don't agree with them, but they don't agree with me either, and I would hope they would respect my right to do the same without any harassment.
Rob Nelson, Scripps News in Milwaukee.